So did anybody watch Stock? I haven't seen it yet.
I'm just having a quick look at the hashtag on Twitter because Channel 4 have put up a hashtag for it, and it's overwhelmingly Kathleen Stock is perfectly reasonable. I don't know, say,
You
just
see,
been on in the background.
that's why they're raging.
Yeah,
This is why they're raging
aye, aye.
because it's Kathleen Stock. If it had been, like, no offense, but if it had been Kelly J. King, they could have, like, just dismissed her as an Nazi. It's why they picked her, because technically, politically, it kind of makes sense in that particular regard, because you can go with Kathleen Stock, and Kathleen Stock is going to be someone who is not going to incite people who want to be kind.
Whoever at Channel 4's commissioned this and produced this, there's somebody inside Channel 4 trying to push an agenda that says, okay, we need to talk about this, we need to have a debate about it, but they've found the most moderate, probably, voice to speak. I don't think, I've not seen Helen Joyce. I've not been really watching. I've just been on the background. I've not seen Helen Joyce talk yet. I don't know if she's been speaking in it, but it just seems very balanced. Heaven forfend having balance in the debate, but yeah, I think all the shouting
They're
about it
picking the ones.
is just really been
You
an own
see,
goal.
yeah, they're picking the ones that will not. They're not going after the GRA. They're not going after, it was Gender Recognition Act. They're not going after anyone who's um like maybe advocating for, like, a hard line, let's call it. Um, they're going for Kathleen Stock.
If you want to bring people into debate to start hearing what's being said, she is the best way to get people to engage, I think. Because
She
you say,
has
oh, that seems harsh, that seems cruel. It's just this is a position I'm stating. This is a philosophical position.
Yeah, it's like she's just kind of edging along the seesaw, if you want to call it that. It's like somebody's sitting on the seesaw, and she's just kind of edging you. She's just edging herself along. So she starts off just like right beside the seesaw, and you're down the bottom, and then she goes moving just slightly, and just slightly, and just slightly, and then eventually you're going to end up. She's on the other side of the seesaw, and you're up in the air, going, "What the fuck is going on?" But I honestly think that she's probably the best person to be put in that position. Kelly J's the best person to be out on the street. Julie Bindle's the best person to be writing in the Daily Mail. Who else? Radical Notion is the best people to be writing, those articles that we want to go and look at. Jennifer Billick is the best person to be writing about transhumanism. But everybody has to find a gradient where they're going to find out about this stuff.
It's almost like, the Salem witch trials were all for naught. I mean, really.
I'm Biddy. Oh, that's just coming out of copyright, by
Is
the
that
way.
all right?
Yeah. So that means that, well, when it comes out of copyright, it's like 70 years old this year. Like, I think it's nearly 70 years old. I think it's like next month or something, which means that anyone can use it without paying copyright. So you can make a play without paying copyright.
My very feminist teacher at my all-girls Catholic school made us study that. And the older I get, the more I realise why.
Yeah, but isn't it interesting that 2023 is the year that the Crucible is going to come out of copyright,
Yeah.
which means that we can all play this play
More ways.
without actually paying anybody anything.
So what you're saying is there's going to be a Let Women Speak event where we're all dressed as
Yeah, we're all
Biddy
just
the
going to
Teen
play
and
the
John Proctor.
Crucible. I'm John Proctor. Strong, do you want to come in here?
It was interesting having a look at the
the footage of the protesters, because you can look at that sort of number of people who are assembled and go, oh man, we're really up against something. But you just got to remember that students protest against whatever's going, and that trans is a very totemic thing. I mean, the ultimate in the totemic scale is black trans women, like the most oppressed or whatever. But if trans wasn't there, then there would be free Palestine or free Israel, free the blue whales, whatever. There would be some other totem.
I actually saw a very good, I'll go and find it, a tweet earlier from North Radfem Network, and I'll put it up in the nest. I'll let somebody else come in for now. Sorry, I'm tired. All the they thems need to get a life and get out into the real world. But no, there's a lot of they thems have got a lot of growing up to do and get out into the real world. As I've said all along, there's a lot going to university that shouldn't be at university. They should be out in the real world and get a life. And that's what's wrong. And a lot of spoiled kids have never been told no by their parents. But as I say, I'm a bit old-fashioned.
Is that how it came across, Tumshay? Was it basically? Do you think that's how it came across, that the people on
they're
the
spoiled brats listening to them?
Really?
Oh yeah. I haven't a clue.
So I've just posted something in this. For any women in this space that are listening to this going, there's a search technique online called Boolean search. No, not like stalk, but it's BOOLEAN, if I'm remembering correctly. And there's step-by-step process that you can take to refine searches much, much quicker and find exactly what you're looking for on the first page every time.
If anyone else wants to come up, I think I'm going to end the space quite quickly, because it's quite late for me. It's like 1:15, so I'm going to end. I didn't want to just like completely end. So if anyone's got closing thoughts, I'd appreciate it. I'm sorry to like quickly do it, but it is 1:15 here, so I'm gonna eat my food and go to bed.
Anyway, I'll let you go. Anyway, night night. I'll catch you later.